All right, welcome back, citizens, to Hanger News. I'm your host, Captain Boomer, and honestly, can you believe we're talking about Halloween already? Time flies when you're flying in the verse. Right, Julie?
It absolutely does, Boomer. And it's not just any Halloween, is it? We've got some really intriguing stuff popping up for Halloween 2025 that the community's been buzzing about. I'm Julie Benna, and I'm super excited to dig into this with you today.
Super excited is an understatement, Julie. When I saw the comlink hit the inbox about Halloween this year, my first thought was, wait, is this a time jump? But nope. It's just CIG giving us a sneak peek into some truly spooky, some truly cool stuff. And I gotta say, what if the Prowler gets a ghoul treatment? That would be unexpected. It doesn't exist right now, but it would be unexpected.
Right? The Asperia Prowler, for those who might not be familiar, is already one of the most distinctive ships in the game. It's alien, it's stealthy, it's got that dropship vibe. But if it had a ghoul variant? Boomer, what do you even imagine that looks like? Are we talking spectral effects, a new kind of hull material, or just some incredibly eerie paint job that makes it blend into, well, the shadows even more effectively?
Honestly, Julie, I'm picturing something straight out of a horror movie. Like the Prowler already has those sharp angles, that aggressive stance. Now imagine if with some kind of aged, corroded look, maybe something glowing red accents that pulse like a malevolent spirit, and the name ghoul just evokes this sense of something undead, something that preys in the darkness. It, it takes an already imposing ship and turns it up to 11 on the creep factor, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And the community's been having a field day with the speculation. Some are hoping for unique interior lighting that casts eerie shadows, while others are dreaming of a specific audio package that makes the ship sound like it's groaning or whispering as it flies. It's not just about the visuals, is it? It's about the full immersive experience that Star Citizen so often delivers.
Exactly, Julie. It's not just a skin, it's an identity. And that's what CIG does so well with these themed releases. They don't just give you a palette swap. They try to inject some lore, some character. I'm also really interested in this Skull and Bones paint mentioned for the other ships. That sounds like a classic, universally appealing Halloween theme that can be applied across a range of vessels, making our fleets look properly festive and menacing.
The Skull and Bones paint is probably going to be a massive hit, Boomer. It's got that classic pirate, roguish vibe that so many Star Citizen players already embody. Imagine a Cutlass Black or a Corsair rocking that paint scheme during a spooky in-game event. It just fits the aesthetic of a lot of our more, let's say, independent pilots out there. Boomer, why are you putting earplugs in and putting a helmet over your head?
It's tradition. After a certain ship is mentioned within our org, I'll just remove them now. Anyways, I can totally see it, Julie. I mean, who doesn't love a good skull and crossbones? It's timeless. But beyond the cosmetics, what do you think this Halloween event signifies for the community? Is it just a chance to grab some cool limited time items? Or does it hint at a deeper gameplay element? Like maybe some spooky missions or even a temporary haunted derelict to explore?
That's a fantastic question, Boomer. And I think it's both. The limited time items are definitely a driver for engagement, creating that sense of urgency and collectability. But CIG has a history of tying these events into the broader verse. I'm really hoping for some unique mission types. Imagine a recovery mission to a derelict space station where things aren't quite as they seem, with jump scares or perhaps some AI entities that are less than friendly and uniquely Halloween themed. That would be next level.
Ooh, I'm picturing a derelict that has been taken over by some kind of spectral anomaly. Anomaly? Yeah, anomaly. And you have to go in and retrieve data, all while your ship's power flickers and strange noises echo through the comms. Or maybe even a kind of alien parasite that infects components. If you stay too long, it would certainly raise the stakes and make for some incredible user-generated content. You know, people streaming their reactions.
Exactly. That's the beauty of Star Citizen, isn't it? The foundation for these incredibly immersive experiences is always there. And the community, we take those foundational pieces and run with them. We create our own narratives, our own events. I remember during one of the earlier Halloween events, players organized an in-game haunted house and a reclaimer, which was just brilliant.
Oh, I totally remember that, Julie. That was wild. People were flying their reclaimers to a specific coordinates, setting up lights and obstacles, and then daring others to navigate through the dark, cramped interiors. It just goes to show you the creativity that flourishes within this community. It's not just about what CIG gives us, it's about what we do with it.
And that's really the core of Hangar News Boomer, isn't it? It's about celebrating that community-generated content, those player stories. Whether it's someone who might be designing an incredible custom paint job for their ghoul prowler or organizing an impromptu scavenger hunt through a nebula, it's what makes the verse feel alive and ever-evolving. It's why we keep coming back, year after year.
I couldn't agree more, Julie. And speaking of coming back, the persistence of the verse is a huge factor. Knowing that if a possible ghoul prowler might show up, or the newly released Skull and Bones paints will be something I can show off, not just for a week, but for years to come, adds immense value. It's not just a temporary seasonal thing, it's a permanent addition to your fleet, a piece of the verse evolving history.
Absolutely. It's a testament to the long-term vision. And I think that's why the community gets so invested. We're not just playing a game, we're building a universe, collectively. And these little seasonal touches, like Halloween 2025, are just another layer of depth that makes it all the more compelling. What's your favorite part about Star Citizen's community Boomer, when it comes to these kinds of events?
That's a tough one, Julie, because there's so much to love. But if I had to pick just one thing, it's the shared enthusiasm and the willingness to just play when I get a chance, you know? It's not always about min-maxing or grinding. Sometimes it's about flying in formation with 2 or 20 other ships for no other reason than it looks cool, or exploring a newly added cave, or participating in a player-run race. During events like Halloween, that spirit just gets amplified. People put aside their usual activities just to engage with the fun, spooky vibe.
I completely agree. It's the spontaneous moments, the unexpected encounters. I remember one Halloween, a group of us decided to go full horror movie and explore a particularly dark asteroid field in smaller ships, calling out everything we saw on comms. It was genuinely thrilling, even though nothing official was happening. The game just provides the perfect canvas for those experiences.
That sounds amazing, Julie, and I think that speaks volumes about the sandbox nature of Star Citizen. CIG gives us the tools, the ships, the locations, the physics, and we, the players, create the stories. Halloween 2025, with its ghoul prowler idea and the skull and bones themes, just adds another set of paintbrushes to that canvas, encouraging us to dive deeper into the spooky side of the verse.
It really does. And on that note, what are your hopes for what else might come with Halloween 2025, Boomer? Beyond the ships and paints, are you looking forward to specific in-game items, perhaps some spooky hangar decorations, or even a new kind of space anomaly?
Oh, I'm hoping for some really unique spooky flair for our hangars, Julie. Imagine holographic ghosts floating around or some kind of interactive creepy decoration that makes strange noises when you walk past it. And honestly, I'd love to see some limited time personal armor sets that are Halloween themed. Think a ghoul trooper helmet or something that makes you look like a spectral entity. That would be awesome for screenshots or just general roleplay.
Oh, a Ghoul Trooper helmet would be incredible. And maybe some unique weapons with a spooky glow or effect? It's those little details that really bring the theme to life, isn't it? It's not just about what you fly, but what you wear, what you carry, and how your personal space reflects the season. I think that's where Star Citizen truly shines, in its ability to let us customize our entire experience.
Absolutely, Julie. The level of detail and personalization is a major draw, and I think these yearly seasonal events are crucial for keeping the community engaged and excited, especially during the long development cycles. It gives us something fresh to look forward to, something new to explore and discuss in between the major patches.
Precisely. And it also fosters a sense of shared experience. Everyone's talking about the same new content, trying to snag the same limited items, or experiencing the same unique missions. It creates those water cooler moments, but in space, you know? Did you get the Prowler yet? What's your favorite skull and bone ship? That kind of buzz is invaluable for a persistent universe game.
It definitely is, Julie. It strengthens the community bonds. And speaking of community, it's always incredible to see how players react to these events. The memes, the videos, the discussions on Spectrum, it all just explodes. People get so creative with it. I don't own a Prowler yet, but I have flown in it. I like the look of the skull and bones on the Drake Vulture, now that you've asked.
Oh, absolutely, Boomer. The content creators in this community are going to have a field day. From stealthy prowler ambushes or spooky sound effects, notably creepy, droning ambient sounds within caves on planets like Pyro, to dramatic ship encounters in the dark depths of space, it's going to be fantastic. And honestly, that's what makes being a part of the Star Citizen community so special. It's this continuous, evolving tapestry woven by both the developers and the players.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Julie. It's a living, breathing universe. So, all of our listeners out there, get ready for Halloween 2025. And yes, I know it started already. Start saving those UECs and keep an eye out for those prowlers or skull and bone painted ships. And let's see what spooky fun and the verse has in store for us. It's gonna be a blast.
It truly will be, Captain Boomer. And whether you're a veteran pilot or just thinking of jumping into the verse, these events are a perfect time to experience the unique atmosphere and incredible community that Star Citizen offers. Star Citizen has historically featured special Halloween emotes and activities during its Day of the Vara event, which is celebrated in October. Players can expect limited-time themed items and events during this period, though the specific availability of new Halloween emotes and other cosmetic items varies year to year. Be a space ghoul, join the fun. I'm Julie Benna. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today on Hangar News.
Thanks for joining me, Julie, and thank you all for listening. This was my first ever podcast, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, we all thank you from Hangar News. where we bring you the pulse of the Star Citizen community. Fly safe out there, citizens, and watch out for those things that go bump in the space night. Good night.